Hello everyone. I recently picked up the demo of Flintlock. I've really been enjoying this game. It's a Souls-lite game, and there's many aspects of it that have been thoroughly enjoyable for me. I recently streamed it, so I thought I'd go ahead and do a supercut version of what I've done so far, so that way you get a good idea of what the game is all about. Of course, there might be some minor spoilers in here, so be aware. But that being said, I haven't really even felt like I've done a tenth of the story. There are a few things I want to point out ahead of time. The audio is very up and down. It's very hard to kind of get control over the volume of it. The graphics are pretty intense. I don't know how well optimized it is. It's very difficult to go in and out of, say, OBS to change things, especially during a stream. So keep that in mind. I have a pretty good system, but it kind of struggles to keep up. Maybe that'll be fixed once it goes official with 1.0. But overall, I just wanted to kind of present this, and hopefully you'll enjoy what we did here. I really love the story. It seems to be going in the right direction. The gameplay mechanics, well, I mean, I think it takes a little bit of getting used to, even if you're used to Souls-like games. There's a lot to do. You have a lot of different options with you, and it's all part of the gameplay experience. But without further ado, here's the demo of Flintlock. Yeah, I haven't even played the game more than like 12 hours, and I'm already forgetting how to play. It's not like technically super hard to play. It's not like a traditional Souls game, but it's not easy either. There's definitely a learning curve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start again from the very beginning so you guys can see it. But I love her as a character. I love her. She's great. She's got this attitude that is just, it's not, I'd say she's very cocky, but that's not really a good way of putting it. She's very confident, and there's certain things that she's very mindful about. It's not like Lara Croft in like the origin Lara Croft, where she's like naive and headstrong, but remorseful over the things that she does wrong. And, you know, it's like, oh, well, let me go do this anyway. And it's not like that. She's a little bit more thoughtful about what's going on, and she's just here to do what she has to do. She's that kind of protagonist. It's like, let me do what I gotta do. Let's have some fun.
No, for 10 bitter years since the dead broke through the door, I've promised you peace. Today, I'm making good on it. Sama hatched a plan to blow up the door, to cut the dead off forever. Hallen and I volunteered. We probably won't make it back, but I would rather take my chances.
I had to turn it down.
Leave you in this broken world. You deserve more than a letter you'll never receive. But we both know you would never let me go. I lived a long life, but never a full one. Not until I found you. Promise me you'll live, Nor. I'm off to earn my rest. Baz.
Yeah, that was much louder than I thought it was going to be. Because you saw me turn it down to 20%. And I love the merging of...
No, she's not accepting anyone.
Just pretend I shoved you, all right?
Of this hardware, you know, like mid-1800s, cannonballs, muskets, things like that, to face magic and the undead. I love this combination.
I don't have time for this, Vanek.
Requesting permission to...
Denied.
Baz can't fight light at his age. Harlan can't cover for him and blow the door at the same time. I'm the best sapper you've got and you know it.
Return to your station, Vanek. Was that?
Can't have been them. Blast came from too low, wasn't nearly loud enough.
I see.
They're late, aren't they? Just give the order.
All right then. All right. Follow the trenches to the old fort. Stop for nothing and no one, understood?
Yes, Field Marshal.
Sapper run! Clear the way! No rest till dawn!
No rest till dawn!
Okay. But yeah, there's... At first this was too fast, but I think this is a good speed for it now. I sped it... I slowed it down and then I sped it up. You don't get unlimited healing. You don't get like 50... I mean, maybe you do in down the road, but you only get healing things and certain upgrades by actually doing the boss or clearing a town and things like that. So it's high risk but high reward. So you don't have to do a lot of those things. It's not super open world, but there's enough open world going on.
Panic! I thought you died.
Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, so ignore some of my like buttons that it tells you to do because I changed the thing to match the way I like it.
Sapper! We're cut off! On it!
Yeah, it's tutorial with my change of controls.
Bastard! Can't even aim right!
There we go. All right. They're not like synced up.
You picked the wrong fight.
Yeah, and I'm not a roller, I'm not a jumper. I'd rather stand my ground. So it's been a fun playthrough because it does, I think, give you the option of doing some things like that, kind of like Ghost of Tsushima, but I parry all the time in Tsushima. I once it gives me enough skill points, I do extras, but I don't roll around. I do a lot of parrying when I can.
Not so tough now, are you?
See? It's all timing. And when they're red, of course, you can't parry it or dodge it. My problem is locking on. That's the one thing I haven't been really good on because I don't like locking on. But this one, it doesn't really, it's not too hard to lock on. I just have to remember to do it. And I don't like locking on when there's multiple enemies for sure, but yeah, you get reputation, and reputation is kind of like your currency. So as you defeat things, you get reputation, and then you spend that reputation on action items like shooting or melee combat options, things like that. And some of the combat is really done really well as far as action, because you do get
They wanted me to hit that thing. See, like right here. They wanted me to hit that. I forgot to do that. All right. But yeah, you don't get like a replenished health or anything after a while. It's one of those that you just have to kind of get better at doing the game. Okay, block and parry. The blocking I don't do as much, but I should. See? It's a lot of fun. I mean, it really is. It's just timing. You have to kind of like recognize what's going on. The only issue I've found is that some of the unparryable, unblockable things happen really close. And you have to just kind of get used to seeing the move set. Which is normal in these type of games, but it's almost identical. I would say that there's no real harsh tell. Let's see, this is a boss. Okay. To break attack is an attack that cannot be parried or blocked. See? Break attacks are shown and the dangerous attack indicator. The safest way to deal with a break attack is disrupted by shooting the enemy with Norris pistol. And that's what I was talking about. Yes, it breaks parry, but it also does damage. And so you just have to be very mindful of it, because once you've used all your shots, I mean, that's it. You can replenish them, but you have to, the way you replenish your pistol shots is by successful melee attacks. So it's an interesting way, but it kind of keeps you honest that you're not just shooting everything, you know?
Come and get it.
Oh. No, we did it.
I'm here to kick your ass for leaving me behind.
I can't let you through. You could get killed.
You could get killed. Did you even think about that?
No, please. This whole mission, it's just...
Just pull the damn gate up! Oh. Seraph is here.
both of them.
Small favors.
Yeah, and I'm always constantly looking to see if there's any loot or something that I'm missing, but early on in the game there's nothing like that. And actually later on too. But that's the part I thought that, like, once it goes live next month, they'll probably fix that, because there's so many like areas that just look vacant. I'm like, there should be something here, probably. What am I missing, you know?
Nor, go back. You're not ready for this.
And Yahara is.
Listen here, you little trench filler.
Keep it down. The shimmering wall's bad enough. You want to bring the dead on our heads?
The shimmering what? What in the pits is that?
Some kind of wall. It's not clear.
What have you done?
Getting us through.
Those gouges on the wall are glowing. Why are they glowing?
Souls belong.
These bodies, they've been here for years.
Lurking? Okay, have a good look,
They
Bree.
must have gotten them while they were fleeing the city.
They look smashed.
Now, you're going to see this real soon, but the monsters for this game are really great. It's not just undead. It's one of my favorite things in history to read about or learn about. but the Sumerians and Babylonians, they're highly, highly influential in this game. And that's what sold it to me. I was like, oh, this is interesting.
All set!
Everyone get clear! Falls below.
Hey! Hey, Harlan! You still with me?
Yes! That thing is...
Snap out of it, Harlan!
No rest till dawn!
till
No
dawn!
rest till
No
dawn!
rest till dawn! Right, you mongrel. Come at me! Harlan, don't! Where in the pits am I? You wouldn't know, would you?
Follow me.
I'm sorry, what? Hey, 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 wait!
I dragged you out of the river. You were unconscious for a while.
Out of, was there anyone else with me?
You were alone. No matter. You'll have to do.
Do? What am I going to do, exactly?
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't. Destroyed the barrier that kept the gods contained.
What barrier? You mean that shimmering wall?
So it was you.
We couldn't... I didn't know.
The damage is done. Now you must mend it.
Hey. Hey!
The god you unleashed is called Uru. It is his army of the dead that has been laying waste to Dawn. The source of all your suffering.
And how is it that you know all of this?
Because I am a god too.
You, tiny talking fox thing. You're a god.
There are lesser and greater gods. My name is Enki. You probably haven't heard of me. Consider me your chance at redemption.
Your kind ravaged my city, my world, killed everyone I've ever loved. Every breath I take from here on will be spent exacting my revenge on the gods. What's to stop me starting with you?
Nothing.
Death to gods.
Alone, you stand no chance against a god. Let me help you.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I've sworn to kill?
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you. As long as Uru is free, your world is in mortal peril. Help me seal him away. Stem the tide of destruction. It's the least you can do.
You have a deal. Any hint of trickery and I'll be burying this axe into your skull.
I would expect nothing less.
Now how do we get out of here?
This way.
From there.
You're a capable warrior then.
I'm efficient.
I think they used the sound set for Tomb Raider because all of her like hup hup is Lara Croft. I mean, I know that that sound set. I think there's nothing wrong with taking it. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Tomb Raider took it from somewhere else, but it's the exact one.
Come here. Hand me some of your black powder.
What for?
You'll see. Good. Now, try keeping up.
Keep up how?
Oop. I haven't actually been in the water in this game yet, so that's interesting. So you can't swim. I don't like games where you can't swim, but hey, you know.
What was that?
I infused it with an inkling of magic. It should help us get around.
B and then Y. Okay, yeah. I don't ever do that. Like I said, I've played a little bit of this demo before, but I don't remember ever combining my jumps. I didn't really need to. You know, I just double jump.
He actually exists. Uru the Ravager.
A title he's rightfully earned.
He was in every storybook they read to me when I was bad.
And now he's loose.
Falling. Oh, yeah. Oop. That's the only thing, is that sometimes you get yourself turned around. Like, I'm facing the wall, but it makes me jump all kind of crazy ways.
What the?
A show of good faith.
The dead shouldn't be here. Where is this place? How far are we from the trenches?
Things have changed while you were unconscious. You should best see them for yourself.
All right, priming enemies. Okay.
Why did that one go down so easily?
I marked them for death. Help speed up the process.
He marked them for death. I love that. Armored enemies. All right, so some enemies wear armor, which significantly reduces the damage they take from attacks. You can remove enemy armor by priming them first, then destroying their armor with a critical attack. A critical attack will kill an unarmed enemy. An armored enemy will have their armor destroyed instead. So it's kind of like layers. Oop. Controller's going crazy. Checkpoints. Okay. Skills. All right, so player menu. When the player menu at any time pressing the Windows button or whatever that is, once there you can access your inventory, skills, quests, maps, and training. So it's just like Ghost of Tsushima. Inventory map, quest log, training. Now I have not actually gone into the quest log before because I just been doing things, you know, but that would be interesting. All right, so here is where we get, because we have 2,500 reputation, we can put it in charge shot. We can put it in rend spirit, which says you can use Enki to suspend an unarmed enemy in the air by holding right button. This attack consumes Enki's charges but quickly builds its withering gauge. Or we can do dodge attack, which you can perform a quick melee attack out of a dodge or power dodge. I just wish I knew how to do this. Is exactly what I was talking about. Like, it sounds cool, but I don't know how to do this. Like I know how to dodge, right? But I don't know how to, because I've been getting behind enemies anyway. So I'm going to put that in this one for now. And also what's cool is that you can unlearn it. And so let's say you build a tree that you don't really like, you can unlearn it and put it somewhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and rest so I can replenish, because I accidentally drank my my health potion when I didn't need to. Hamlets. Hamlets are small communities. They have been sieged by hostile forces. Fight your way through the enemy forces to find the enemy leader. Defeat the enemy leader to restore safety to the hamlet and allow its inhabitants to return. All right. I'm hoping down the road that they'll give me the option to attack from afar. Like, you know, like jump down on top of people and then either knock them out or just one-shot them. Okay. Probably gonna die, but that's okay. We need the experience. We did it. We did it. Yeah, so we one-shot it. Now so I have gotten better at this game, because the first time I did this, it took me like, I don't know, like 20 times to just figure out what I was going. Yeah, coffee shops. After defeating an enemy leader, the coffee shop will open, unlocking a new checkpoint. Inside the coffee shop, talk to the host to restore your health, gain a reward, purchase new clothing. Furthermore, the host must provide you with the latest rumors may provide you with the latest rumors in the area, unlocking new side quests.
Look who it is.
And this is very cool. She's multi-armed, and her face is a mask that she holds. It's very, very, very cool.
Bless you, girl. The dead came over us like a wave. If it hadn't been for you...
Best not celebrate just yet. This whole mess is far from over.
I'll let the other hosts know. Keep an eye out for you. In the meantime, here. One good deed deserves another.
So by clearing the town, we get another healing flask, which is a big boost to what we do, because, I mean, especially early on when we have no upgrades and everything's just hitting us and you're learning the game, the healing flasks really help. But you don't get a ton of them. It's only if you clear a town.
Our worst fears came true. When the Coalition's lines broke, the dead spilled into the world. It took every treacherous back road I knew to dodge their hordes. To push them back, we'd need an army. The only place that still had one was Three Peaks. A hard place, breeding harder people. Its knights are the oldest and greatest army in the world. Conquered most of it even. Now they rest on their laurels, rich off the fortune in black powder under the Kneeling Keep. 2 grueling weeks later, we were in sight of their capital, the city of Writ. Let's hope they'll help us save the world. Maybe then Nor will forgive herself.
Well, thank you for watching this demo of Flintlock. There's a lot more to play, and the demo itself actually goes much further than this. But I'm looking forward to playing a lot more in July, and at that time, we'll dive a little bit deeper into it. If you like the content, then don't forget to hit subscribe, and the alert button will notify you when we go live or post a new video. We're working on quite a few videos down the pipeline, but with a focus more on lore. If you like this video, maybe you'll like this one as well. So thank you very much, everybody, and y'all have a great day.